Ladies and gentlemen, today we are watching the death battle of Ash versus Yugi Muto. Honestly, I am excited to watch this death battle. I've been wanting to see who would win, honestly, in a real battle of Ash versus Yugi. But please go like and subscribe, and let's get right into the reaction.
Right, Pikachu?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Lily, don't get ahead of yourself. We love you, Yugi.
Ash Ketchum versus Yugi Muto.
The biggest question from the playground. Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Oh, the kids get their first one at age 10. If you don't sleep in like Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
Yep. That's how his story started. Yes, with his
Ash
little
wanted to
Pokemon.
be a Pokemon master.
His key items: Rotom Pokedex, Rotom Phone, Z Power Ring. Yeah, I remember he has the Z Ring, Dynamax Band, Mega Glove, and even the Rainbow Wing from Ho-Oh.
Though he didn't really know what that meant yet.
How about taking down your rivals to be the very best?
Bro, Ash is literally taken down, not taken down much of his rivals, but like in the end of like the leagues and stuff, he's taken them down. Just not at the beginning. He's just not good at doing that.
Like no one ever was. Better than Gary and his dumb groupies.
Well, Ash knew he'd find his answers at the Pokemon League tournament.
So Oak hooked him up with the electric mouse, Pikachu. And went, he's your problem now, stupid.
Pikachu was
Ha!
a lot. The new duo had a rocky start, but after an intense
Oh, you think? Yeah, imagine just getting electrocuted by 10,000 volts of electricity every episode. Yeah, let's do that.
first day together, the rest,
But
as they say, is history.
25 seasons, over 1,200 episodes, and the cornerstone of 2000s culture. Ash spent decades as a 10-year-old on the great Pokemon.
I forgot that all throughout this entire show and everything and every season that he's always just 10 years old. Also, I have some kettle corn, so if I'm munching, please do not mind that. Just focus on the video.
Maniac Journey.
We should note we are prioritizing the anime that Ash is from, which often differs from the original games that inspired it.
Ash is equipped with
True,
tons
the
of
games are
Pokeballs and
are
an all-knowing
different,
Pokedex.
with different
That's
and
also a
protagonists.
Pokemon. But in a fight, Ash usually chooses Pikachu. Give the yellow rat enough voltage and you'll regret it. Even ground types that would be immune to electric attacks in the games can't stop what this Pikachu dishes out.
Yet somehow Ash is just fine after repeatedly getting zapped by this same electricity.
Yeah.
Over time,
Like I just said, yeah, just get electrocuted every episode. Yes, this is Ash's style. He's probably suffered so much brain damage that his IQ is so freaking low.
Pikachu learned Volt Tackle, Electro Web, Electro Ball, and
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! The perfect attack
Exactly.
for outgoing
Thunderbolt.
flamboyant thieves and air balloons. Looks like they're blasting off again.
so clearly the anime doesn't follow the game rules. Like when Pikachu shot himself with his own thunder while on Swellow, who, you know, is vulnerable to lightning.
But somehow they use thunder
No,
as a
that's fucking crazy. Using a fucking armor, that's fucking crazy of electric.
super armor. He even learned how to
Armor.
deflect attacks by just spinning really fast.
Oh my god.
Whee!
Speaking of fast, Pikachu has intercepted lightning, but Quick Attack increases that speed even more.
And his Iron Tail really pairs well with Ash's offensive style. The guy plays crazy, opting for big damage
Yeah.
over stalling.
Ash's style is so unusual that when a robot scanned his tactics, it exploded.
As the great philosophers
Because his brain kind of makes no sense on what his moves will do. It's just like he has like the smallest IQ moments that are freaking cool, but it's like why, like how did you know it would work?
put it, if it works, is it still stupid?
Ash and
Somewhat.
Pikachu's bond
Somewhat, yes.
is magnetic and brought them new allies. Misty, Brock, Serena, just to name a few.
A
Underneath the
bunch.
stubbornness and crispy bikes, they are loyal friends.
Just like Ash's Pokemon. They're not just collecting dust in a shiny hunting box. Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than 6 at a time, but if he needs them, they'll all come running.
Water types like Squirtle and Lapras are key in seafaring fights, and Ash can combine their water attacks with Glalie Ice Beam.
One time, his Weasel got frozen while using Aqua Jet, which is fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
Grass
Okay, that is honestly too funny. Ah!
Ash's League ID won't let him carry more than fine. Now he's using Ice Aqua Battering Ram.
No, literally,
types
that's
like
what's
Bulbasaur
funny
and
about
Torterra-
it. It's just like, yeah, let's just use a battle ram. Yeah, freeze my Buizel now. No, now go Buizel, use a battle ram.
induce status effects and heal with synthesis.
But Sceptile's a menace. Yeah,
Oh,
so you
yes.
got a big
No, don't mess with Ash's Sceptile. Literally taking down a freaking Darkrai. We love to see it. Love to see it.
scary Darkrai. Eat this Leaf Blade, Smeargle victim. Or that's what I would say if Tobias did an action replay of
I felt like that was bullshit. Having Darkrai and Latios on your team. That's what I thought was fucking crazy.
freaking Latios. Give my man a win, 4Kids.
Well, 4Kids just did the localization. They didn't write the show.
They just get me heated. Almost as much as Infernape's Flare Blitz. Then I'll set my Inferno to overdrive, get my revenge, and Incineroar.
No, literally, Ash has had so much strong fire types. In my opinion, down the list, it would be. I don't know who I would name as the strongest, but it's gotta be obviously Charizard. Charizard's just a beast. He's a fucking beast.
Ash had a fiery passion for reaching the top ASAP, but Charizard wasn't on board. Pursuing pride over packs, Ash lost the Viridian Force from the trees and fumbled the Indigo League.
Harsh lesson, but one he needed. Ash started bonding with Pokemon at a deeper level, and that friendship motivated them to dodge light speed moves like Solar Beam and Psybeam.
Charizard came around too. He's the last one you want to see on the field. Even if you have a Blastoise like Gary, Ash will call for the most unexpected.
It's like a canon event. Well, somewhat, but it's just like freaking red versus blue. Literally in that show, I think yeah, they made a show about it, but I thought it was crazy because they're literally repeating the same thing. Charizard beats Blastoise, and even in the anime now, we still have that to this day, and I thought that's crazy.
Move.
Seismic Toss! The people's elbow of Pokemon. Charizard's so strong, his flamethrower melts boulders. The Pokemon world is wild.
Ash's Pokedex spells it out. Vanillix causes blizzards. Magikarp rips over mountains and into space.
God
Dusknoir pulls
damn.
souls into the spirit world.
Oh, and Pikachu cleared a storm as wide as an island. Gotta catch 'em
That's
all.
crazy.
Surfetch, Butterfree, Heracross, Scraggy, Lycanroc, Palpitoad, Torkoal, Snivy.
With new regions, soar new flying types like
The old theme song. The old theme song, but in new Pokemon. That's what I thought was freaking crazy.
Pidgeot. On land, Ash has physical offense like Melmetal and Crocodile, and Gibble will drop Draco Meteors on anyone, but mainly.
I forgot.
You want physical?
About
Look
Gibble.
at Ash. This twerp somehow carried around a Cosmoem, which canonically weighs over a ton. Oh, and this huge log that's basically a
Yeah, damn, Ash. Bro, that's crazy.
whole tree. He chucked it like it was nothing. Ash can choose his own hands if he wants, and he does a lot. Maybe his secret is watching the Minnesota Vikings.
Resilience is the bare minimum to HMO1 cut it in the tall grass. Humans and Pokemon must protect and enrich each other's lives.
Like Mimey, the Mr. Mime back home.
Yes, Mr. Mime.
Mime
Basically, Ash's dad.
Boggles you with Reflect, Light Screen, and Psychic. Yep, that Mr. Mime. The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with.
What was that face? What was that face? Hold on.
Psychic.
We're going back to that real quick. What was
Mr.
that
Mime.
face?
The stepdad who Ash caught in a Pokeball and brought home. Oh, so that's
Man is literally aura farming right now. Mr. Mime is.
Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
Or farming. Oh, jeez, that's just hilarious.
That's how it works.
Ash figured out new ways to bond with his pals with Aura. It's a life force that interacts with
What did I say? What did I say? I literally just called it aura farming.
souls and links Ash with Lucario.
This jackal excels
Yes!
in CQC and shoots steel beams and aura
My
spheres.
boy Lucario, my boy. And it also Ash's, excuse me, only Ash's only Mega Evolved Pokemon. But yes! Yes!
And with Mega Evolution, Lucario's power surges enough to defeat champion Cynthia's Garchomp.
A Mega would have been handy at the Safari Zone when Ash accidentally caught 30 Tauros, and he keeps hugging them.
Yeah.
Ash, they're
I forgot that all of Ash's Tauros keeps knocking him the hell out. Yeah, no, literally. No, yeah, you're just done, buddy.
bulls.
Ash genuinely loves his little guys, but boy does it suck to see him lose the Pokemon League over and over again. Kid,
Yeah.
just turn the
We were mostly just like wondering what season is he gonna finally win? It was close to Kalos, I'll tell you that much. X and XYZ. I know it was that close to there, but Alola.
head backwards and lock in.
Ash's strength is not in battle theory, but his nurtured bonds. He knows
Oh
how to
my
feel
god! No, I forgot all about Mach! Wait, hold
in
on,
battle
hold on.
theory,
No,
but his
no.
nurtured.
Yes! Yes! Well, honestly, Muck is one of my favorites from Ash's Pokemon, mostly because he just wants to try to eat Ash the entire time. Literally, it's like a Vor alert, Vor alert,
He knows
Vor!
Pokemon feelings better than anyone. With Greninja, Ash learned to synchronize their senses
Oh my
and
God.
movements, transforming him into Ash Greninja.
It comes with a huge power increase.
Yes, Ash Greninja is just personally one of my favorite Pokemon from Ash. Like, literally, it's literally having a bond that strong with your Pokemon to give it an extra power boost like that. That's why I thought was crazy.
But there's a catch. Ash shares Greninja's pain. A small price to pay for the ultimate water
Yes!
shuriken.
Literally!
And the ones with Champion Diantha's Mega Gardevoir. And just a normal Gardevoir can conjure black holes.
That's why I thought was crazy that Gardevoir is literally one of the most broken fucking Pokemon in the entire game. Literally, literally conjuring a black hole like that is just the absolutely bizarre.
Ash's Pokemon and teamwork get along like rice balls and jelly-filled donuts. They saved the world from Lysander, who tried to kill all life. They fought the giants. The Reggie kind, not the New York ones, who haunted Reggie Gigas, who can tow entire regions.
Ash's team battled Steven Stone and Alon, who fought the terraforming primal forms of Groudon and Kyogre.
Yeah, don't get me started on Alon. Ash did everything right, but no, Greninja still lost to his Char.
Yeah, literally, I thought it was crazy that fucking Greninja lost to a Charizard.
Charizard after only getting hit 3 times. How does Blast Burn beat Water Shuriken? Get your type chart.
I don't think it does. I don't think it works like that.
Right, poor kids.
Boomstick 4Kids weren't even around anymore when this aired. Regardless, after his loss at Kalos, Ash traveled to Alola and beyond to train. And thanks to some really delicious soup, his new Gengar Gigantamaxed.
Hide you, Gengar. He haunts foes with G-Max Terror, or even swallows them up. I bet it smells nasty in there.
Yeah, in my opinion, I thought it was crazy that Ash finally got a Gengar, because even though that during season 1 in the Indigo League, he never really had a Haunter. I know he worked with a wild one to try to win a gym battle, but that didn't work for you, buddy. But I don't honestly, it kind of works, but you never caught it in the end, so you basically never had a Haunter. But some people say that Ash did have the Haunter, but I'm like, bro, he didn't catch it. That means you were wrong.
Ash and Pikachu also scored a buff with their Z move. All they need is a power
Yes.
ring, some JoJo poses, and Thunderbolt will evolve.
The JoJo poses. I feel like Ash would go. Honestly, it's like we need to have a battle. I don't know if there is a death battle of Ash, and we should honestly have Ash versus Goku. Honestly, I don't know if there is one though. That'd be awesome, honestly.
2.
10 million volt thunderbolt. This rainbow lightning is their ace. You see this coming? You're cooked. Absorb electricity? Cooked. Fused with an ultra beast? Cooked.
Ash
Oh my
journeyed so
God,
much
yes.
that monsters from another dimension are nothing to him. Naganadel is a poisonous sniper, and Solgaleo is basically the sun god.
Oh my god, I forgot all about Solgaleo. Solgaleo was very crazy. So was the other one, Lunala. Honestly, I don't know what it is.
Legendary Pokemon whose Sunsteel Strike lights up the universe.
Ash got a god in his bag for just being a nice dude. Smell you later, Gary.
In fact, when
Yeah,
Ash and
fuck you,
friends
Gary.
band together, they can halt Dialga's Roar of Time. And Dialga literally controls the concept of time. Is there a legendary Pokemon
Literally.
who hasn't befriended?
But it all started with Pikachu, so it was gonna end with Pikachu. In the Tournament of Champions, and Alon, Ash faced the #1 trainer. Finally, after 3,000 years, we're free! 4 kids, let my boy win! Yeah!
Yes, yes. Final. Honestly, I thought it was crazy. He finally wins a very big tournament like that. Even though the Alola region did have a good tournament, but still, and his Pikachu went up against Tabu Koko and won. That's what I thought was crazy. With 10 million volts Thunderbolt.
Sure. Ash did his best, and he had no regrets. Now free
Yeah.
to hand over his torch to new bright-eyed trainers.
Ash realized that, to him, a Pokemon Master was someone who was friends with every Pokemon. So he and Pikachu threw a stick in the air and walked the way it landed, because in the world of Pokemon, the journey continues.
Many a theorist have tried to solve the mystery
Yes!
of ancient Egypt.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
What was the secret to such a glorious civilization?
Time travel? The Divine Hand? Aliens? Nah, they were gamers.
Egyptians played games with sorcery. These magical ceremonies punished dark hearts with swift death. The Shadow Game.
No, Wiz. They were
Yes.
banished to the...
Oh my god, I forgot that it was the last time we ever saw Bones and his little friends. Oh god. Fucking Bakura taking him to the Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm. Wink.
Sadly, the way of the Shadow Games was lost across time and the pieces of the Millennium Puzzle. It's said the one who solves the puzzle would pass judgment on evil. And in the modern day, Yugi Muto reassembled it and wished for a friend.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Turn...
Yeah, I know he wished for a friend, but it took him. I think he said 8. They said, not in the death battle, but like in the anime, that he took him 8 years to finish that puzzle.
that jam up! Yugi was a shy kid that helped run his grandpop's game shop.
But little did he know that completing the puzzle would link his spirit to an ancient pharaoh.
Yes,
Yami. Always willing to lend
Yummy.
Yugi a hand, and always
Okay,
on
it's
demon time while doing so. He's anime Jigsaw. Yami wants to play a shadow game.
Whether it's griddle air hockey,
Jesus.
Mario Party with chloroform, or the game that would take his world and ours by storm, Duel Monsters.
It's a summoner's war. Time to send monsters to the graveyard and take your foe down to 0 life points.
Yes, yes. I love the game.
His grandpa was kidnapped by the deranged CEO, Seto Kaiba. Yugi knew it was time to knock him down the only way he knows how, playing a children's card game.
And for his L, Kaiba
I love that during some games, a children's trading card game can lead to life or death. That's what I thought was just crazy in the anime.
was given a penalty game. Lose or cheat against Yami at your own peril. With the puzzle, Yami can punish you in some seriously messed up ways. Illusions of being set on fire, swapping your soul, or the infamous
I forgot that he has so much abilities.
Mind Crush.
The Millennium Puzzle does far more
Mind
than force
Crush.
hallucinations. It brings monsters to reality, forms barriers, manipulates probability, and seals away spirits.
You can't buy this. It and 6 other Millennium items are juiced up by ghosts.
Despite Yami's
Ooh.
retribution, Yugi wasn't aware of this darker half. Yami had amnesia, so he didn't know himself either. But after a run-in with enemy
That's crazy.
Millennium Ring user Dark Bakura and some seriously hardcore LARPing, Yugi and Yami learned each other's shtick and made the dynamic
Woo!
duo.
With friends Taya, Tristan, and their left leg Joey,
Oh my
Yugi
God.
and Yami were ready for anything.
Because Yugi had a great early deck. Monsters for offense, spells for effects, and traps for setups. Oh,
Literally.
and oh, there they go.
Yeah, fuck you, Weevil. No, literally, man had the OTK cards. Not the OTK cards, actually, but more of just like the instant win. My bad.
Okay,
I know what an OTK is.
This deck is so good. Why isn't it the meta? Put me in, coach. Face my 2,000 card.
Don't be too quick to judge. Yugi's a very clever strategist. His
True.
style works best at maximizing the use of so-called terrible cards.
Yeah, cool story, Wiz. But what's he gonna do about the 3 blue eyes Kaiba's got aiming at his dome?
Simple. Summon the monster card Karibo and have it multiply. With a 1,000 strong meat shield,
Literally.
the dragon's breath is a gentle breeze.
Well, okay. Didn't know Yugi
I
had
forgot
that
all
dog in
about
him. But
Karibo's
now about brute
multiply
force.
attack.
Buster Blader and Celtic Guardian are sick, nasty swordsmen. Summon Skull shoots bolts of lightning, and the giant soldier of stone can destroy moons.
Time Wizard's better. It's a living clock that fast forwards or rewinds a local area of time, turning monsters to infants or wizards into wise sages.
Speaking of wizardry, you can't have a Yugi deck without his right hand, Dark Magician,
Literally the right hand and his lovely
and his
assistant.
apprentice, Dark Magician Girl.
Both are masters of dark
Yeah, apprentice. My bad. My bad.
magic, and Yugi often pairs them with the damage redirecting magic cylinder. Now that's thinking with portals.
There's support monsters too. Catapult Turtle is a bot
Oh my
with a
god. No, literally Catapult Turtle. This is just like damage for a damage dealing deck. A damage dealing deck. Add Catapult Turtle.
cannon that literally launches other monsters. And when Yugi comboed it with Gaia and Swords of Revealing Light, which immobilizes monsters, they brought down an entire fortress. Wait, that's not how the card game works. Is he cheating?
Well, we're prioritizing the manga and anime over anything else, which can differ from the real-world card game.
Yugi
True.
also has tons of spell cards. Monster Reborn resurrects a fallen friend. Turn Jump is a time skip. And Pot of Greed lets Yugi draw 2 more cards, like Pot of Greed, which lets him draw 2 more cards, like...
If things get
No, literally Pot of Greed, like the ultimate spell card that is in everybody's deck, except... Wait, does Joey have one in his deck? I never even know, but it's usually in almost every deck in the anime.
dicey, he has more trap cards to level the field, like Dimension Sphinx, which reflects damage directly back at the opponent's life points.
And if his monsters and life points get wiped, he can just press Ctrl-Z with Mirage Ruler to get them all back.
Pair these cards
True.
with Yugi and Yami's teamwork, and nothing could stand in their way. Not even the game's own creator, Pegasus.
Get this, Pegasus can
Maximilian
read
fucking
minds. So
Pegasus.
in their duel, Yugi and Yami kept swapping souls Freaky Friday style, trusting each other to pick up on the strategies they left behind. And the mind reader was stumped. Yeah, they cheated.
No, Pegasus was reading their minds. Regardless, Yugi and Yami are an excellent dueling pair. Yami trusts Yugi to improve on his plans, while Yugi expects Yami to be his bolder half.
Yes!
They're not just smart. These card-slinging geeks are somehow expected to be fit enough to dodge lasers, resist getting their souls ripped out, and survive attacks from duel monsters. Even the most common duel monster can cause tsunamis, rain down meteors, and wreck cities.
And all of this power
That's
culminated in Battle City, hosted by Kaiba Corp.
Because Kaiba
By the Seto fucking Kaiba.
really wanted that salty run back against his rival.
Salt only surpassed by Yami's
Oh, Merrick.
biggest hater,
Ah,
Merrick,
yeah, I
who
forgot
wanted
all
the
about
3
Merrick.
Egyptian god cards to take him out. These cards were Slifer, the Electric Dragon,
Slifer
Ra,
Sky Dragon,
the God Phoenix,
the Winged Dragon of Ra, and Obelisk
who
the
strikes with
Tormentor.
power of
Yes!
infinity.
This was a different ball game altogether, but Yugi was starting to stand on his own 2 feet.
So Yami and Yugi kept dueling on in a battle city that never wants to end. Or stop bullying Joey. But to claim the Egyptian gods,
Stop
Yugi
bullying
and Yami
Joey.
had to face them in duels, pulling off some ridiculously high IQ plays.
When battling Slifer, they used a handful of weak cards to create an infinite combo of attacks that
Yeah,
went
literally.
past the god's limits.
Which, in my opinion, though, is smart. Literally, just take Revival, jam, then just infinite cards, and next just keeps. It was just such an infinite loop that was so broken.
Later, Yugi combined Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl's magic into Black Burning magic, promptly defeating Ra.
This ain't new for the magicians. In the movie Bonds Beyond Time, they did something similar against Paradox. It's kinda crazy that together, the magicians can defeat the 10-star gods, which are way stronger than mid-tier
that's
monsters
crazy.
that are 5 to 9 stars.
Mid-tier cards aren't pushovers. Darkhold Dragon is a sentient black hole. Planet alignment moves solar systems.
Yeah,
and
true.
Damon's Glow Neos destroyed a relativity field that spawned an entire universe.
But at the top would be
Shit.
the great evil god Zork, who showed up to plunge existence into the realm of darkness. It was time for Yugi to finish the puzzle of who Yami really is.
If the monsters
True.
weren't real before, they sure were now. Everyone has soul energy. Bah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the anime that Bakura was Zork, the Dark One. Yeah, the spirit of the Millennium Ring. Yeah, I just can't
Which manifests
remember if that was or not.
as Ka, or a spirit. When used in tandem with the bonds of his cards, Yugi can will duel monsters into reality, even drawing anyone he wishes by believing in the heart of the cards.
Yes, the most iconic saying that when all odds are against you, you have one final turn. Go, heart of the cards, guide me.
I knew it! He's been cheating all this time! He doesn't just make up rules, he's stacking his deck!
Not at all. For Yugi, drawing the card he needs isn't just luck, it's an actual skill that he developed.
True.
It's even expanded in following series like GX and 5Ds.
Okay, well, I'd be the king of games too if I could just decide I have a royal flush every round.
Whatever. Yugi rediscovered his Egyptian past, his multiple lifelong bonds, and his real name, Atem. Playing his place as the ruler of the afterlife, Atem fused the Egyptian god cards to summon Harakti, the creator of light.
Yes!
Ultimate duel monster who banished Zork and all of his scary darkness for good. The epitome of screw you, I win.
No kidding, for Harakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's multiverse with
Literally.
that same light. Judgment had passed. Across many duels, evil was vanquished. There was only one more
Yes!
thing left to do.
A post-game boss duel between Yugi and Atem.
Their farewell was
Oh my
both climactic and bittersweet.
The ultimate
Yugi
duel.
had grown as a duelist and a person. His victory proved that he no longer needed Atem's help to be his bolder half.
Even when Atem was an entire dimension away or busy slapping the end of existence, he and Yugi would always be bros. Okay, it should have been me, not him.
That meme is so good still. Oh my god, I love that meme. No, it should have been me, not him.
Sorry I called you a cheater. I was jealous. You're so cool.
Yugi moved on to a career in
Yeah, you're literally so cool. No, literally, like if I had friggin' glowing magic blowing behind me, I would be that would be awesome. Yeah, honestly, with your fucking hair, fucking porcupine hair.
game design and passed the torch to future duelists. He would be remembered as the greatest duelist there ever was.
Yep.
Except to Kaiba, who tried to ascend
Except
to
to
the
Kaiba.
afterlife to rematch Atem. Goes to show you that money can't buy you happiness.
True.
But it sure can buy you a sweet rocket ship.
There will always be another story, another duel, another game, and you won't find yourself a better opponent than the king of games.
Yes, the king of.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Before we
Yes.
start, let's lay some ground rules.
We're treating this as a real-time fight, much like typical battles in the Pokemon anime and duels later on in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh
And
god.
given that the rules of Pokemon and duel monsters are clearly incompatible, we'll allow them to summon anything that's reasonably available to them.
It's time to
Do-do-do! It's time to duel! Yes! I'm on Yugi's side. I want Yugi to win. Yes! Oh my god, yes.
You okay, Pikachu? This Furon-4 is tricky. Hang in there!
You have Spirit, but I have Lightning Blade and Excalibur to boost my attack, and I set one card face down to end my turn.
Whoa. Okay, guys, it's our turn now. Pikachu, throw him up with quick attack. Everyone else, back him up!
Buster Blader versus Sceptile, Celtic Guardian versus Lucario, the Giant Soldier Stone versus Crocodile, and Pikachu versus the Dark Magician.
Great
Yes.
job. Now, Thunderbolt!
No!
Ahead of yourself. You forgot about my face down.
Yes!
Rise! Dimension Snake!
Crocodile. Oh, damn, Crocodile went down for the count. That's one down.
Oh, I get it. Good thing we brought them all, right, Pikachu?
Oh, fuck me.
What do you mean, them all?
Yes, I'll bring them all. I'll bring all 30 of my Tauros to wipe you out. Oh, God.
Charizard, I choose you!
Ah, let's go. Charizard, let's go. Okay. Karibo! Oh my god! Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. Or Gandora X, the Dragon of Demolition. I don't know which one he picked. Oh! Yes! No! Gandora! Karibo will protect me! Oh my god, this is the, yes. I feel like I feel like I'm fucking glazing Yugi so hard right now. Sogaleo. Oh, his first Egyptian god. Life with the Sky Dragon. Oh my god, no, he busted out Gigantamax Gengar, no. And that is creepy, even in the in his own shadow, that's fucking creepy. No! Buster Blader, no! Oh my god, Yugi. Oh! Yes.
No!
Oh shit, Yugi.
I'm sorry,
No!
partner. Don't worry. It's my turn now.
Little Yugi. Little Yugi!
I just need to believe. In the heart of the cards.
Yes! Monster Reborn, Dark Magician Girl. Oh, and the rest of the Egyptian gods.
That Pokemon!
Haruxi! Goddess of
Oh, yes,
This is
Arusi.
it! Magicians! Flash burning magic! Haruxi! Joser!
I think it's Oh my god. Yes! Swords of Revealing Light. Let's just trap them in place for 3 turns.
Pikachu, let's finish this. Together!
Oh my god. 10 million volt Thunderbolt.
10 million volt Thunderbolt!
Pikachu literally went fucking Super Saiyan in this one. That's why I thought was fucking crazy. You get the 250
You
life points.
activated my trap card!
Is it Mirror Force? No, a Magic Cylinder!
I'll send your Thunderbolt back to attack your life points directly!
No, fun fact, honestly, I thought in the anime, I forgot that Magic Cylinder in the anime needed Dark Magician girl, I believe, on the field in order for it to work. Either that, I think it was either Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician. I think it was either one. I can't remember, but I do remember that the original effect of Magic Cylinder was that you had to have at least Dark Magician Girl on the field. Oh god. Yes! Yugi won!
That was an awesome duel, Ash.
Yes! My goat! The goat! The goat! The fucking goat!
KO! Oh,
Yeah, get
my
KO'd, Ash.
childhood. Whiz, quick! I need your tears. We can save him.
There's a lot to this, so let's break it down by experience, strategy, and monsters. Starting with experience. Both Ash and Yugi have risen to the top, beating the best of the best, and traveled all over the world.
But Ash traveled more, was in more tourneys, and saved the world way more often. And despite what people say, he wins a lot.
Even Atem's stint as the Pharaoh doesn't tip the scale since he wasn't in charge for very long. Plus, Pokemon evolve over time, literally and figuratively. While Yugi's deck is obviously adjustable, the cards are unchanging, unable to grow like Ash's Pokemon.
So Ash wins in experience, but when it comes to strategy, he's a wild card.
He's skilled at improvisation and using the environment to win. Even machines cannot comprehend his tactics.
But the same goes for Yugi. Gotta remember,
True,
and
Yugi has
Atem's
some
teamwork
big
is
brain IQ.
second to none. They're masters at exploiting weaknesses, setting up tricks, and surprising foes with so-called weak cards.
Both could likely adjust to each other's unpredictability, so a Dark Horse-style win was unlikely.
But Ash's secret weapon is his bond with his Pokemon, boosting their power.
True.
I'm not just talking about Pikachu. His power of friendship invented an evolution for Greninja. That's crazy. Ash's trust in his Pokemon
No, literally,
knows
that's
no
crazy.
limits.
Silly as it may sound, Yugi trusts his deck in the same way. The heart of the cards is real, and Yugi is determined to support his monsters with spells, traps, and buffs. Look
Exactly.
at his duels with Merrick and Paradox, where he bolstered his weaker cards to take down gods. With Ba and Ka, his bonds with his cards manifest them into reality, not so dissimilar from Ash Greninja.
Yeah, Ash has aura, but he never mastered it. And specialties like Mega Evolution and Gigantamax, while awesome, only work with specific Pokemon.
And since Ash
True.
focuses on offense far more than support, Yugi could control the pace of the fight with cards like Swords of Revealing Light and Magic Cylinder.
No, literally. That's what I just said. Literally on the field for 3 turns. But Magic Cylinder is literally a broken fucking card because it does direct damage to your life points.
But I know some of you are asking, what if Ash threw hands? The kid's strong.
What if Ash threw hands? Honestly, I'll believe it when I see it. He's thrown a few hands I think in anime, but I want to see him actually throw hands in a fight.
Enough to chuck trees and lift baby gods. Just punch him, man. Well, Yugi's similarly tough, and the Millennium Puzzle can make shields, steal ghosts, cast illusions, and mess with minds.
Yeah.
If Ash actually tried to punch him, it'd be Mewtwo all over again.
It's a close
true.
call, but Yugi takes the edge in
For
strategy.
strategy.
So it all
Yes.
comes down to the monsters.
To the monsters.
Yugi had a slightly larger pool of monsters, but Ash's can clear out island-wide storms, fight terraforming beasts, and are stronger than the black hole summoning Gardevoir.
Oh my god, yes. We just need more black hole Gardevoir. Yeah, spawn in a black hole Gardevoir and just kill everyone.
However, Yugi's can rain down meteors, compete with larger black holes, and even the mid-tier scale to glow Neos, destroying that relativity field with a universe. And Herakti created Yu-Gi-Oh's whole multiverse, surpassing even
True.
Soleil's Sunsteel Strike and Dialga's Roar of Time.
And Yugi had more than just monsters on the field. Ash's strength was also his weakness. His power was evenly spread, reliant only on his remaining Pokemon.
If Mr. Mime faints, no more psychic barriers. If he lost Lucario, no more Mega Evolution. And
True.
So, the longer the battle went, the less Pokemon Ash had.
Yeah.
And he did not have a reliable way to bring them back. He doesn't carry revives on him, and even then, reviving Pokemon in the anime is entirely different from the games. Meanwhile, Yugi
Exactly.
had cards like Mirage Ruler and Monster Reborn that could instantly recall powers he's lost.
And he can, bend fate to draw whatever card he wants. And we didn't even cover them all. Really, Yugi's deck has no pathetic cards.
Exactly. Yugi's versatility and power swept Ash's options, giving his monsters the lead. He just needed the right moment to knock Ash stone cold.
That was a good attempt at a pun, Wiz. You might not think it's Pharaoh, but Ash got Yugi owned.
The winner is Yugi Muto.
Yes. Yes, I was so glad that Yugi won. Thank you all for joining me on this death battle. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I'm out, people.